Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today in the M140i down in Devon. I'm down here for the weekend with some kind of secret filming, all shall be revealed in a couple of days this Saturday. Now with the M140i being, well, a year old really in my ownership, nearly 2 years old, the car itself, I thought I would do this kind of update video just to kind of explore the options which I've got with the car, what it's going to be like going forward, whether I should sell the car, whether I should keep the car, modify it more, or maybe do any other changes. So this is what this video is all about. Now, having owned the car for a year, I can safely say I love it. It's exactly what I wanted when I sold my previous car, the Golf R. I just wanted something different, something unique, something rear-wheel drive, because I'd never owned a rear-wheel drive car before. It's just so much fun to drive, and well, to be honest, as I've shared the journey of the car, I've just loved doing it. I've loved sharing it, I've loved driving it, and I've loved modifying it. And modifications is definitely going to be a talking point for this video. Should I go any further? I'm currently running stage 2. I know that stage 2 plus is fairly popular, as well as stage 3, which would involve upgrading the turbo. Now, as you can probably tell, the weather today is absolutely awful. In fact, we're misting up a little bit, so I'm going to sort that out. But we're all nice and cozy in here, so that's all fine. So yeah, stage 2 at the moment, running a touch over 450 brake. By doing stage 2 plus, that would involve a high pressure fuel pump from the Supra, GR Supra, and also probably upgraded spark plugs and some charge pipes. That would see probably 520, but certainly over 500. And 500 brake horsepower has always been my goal with this car. It's always been my kind of off the record. Look at that cow. He's sheltering. Oh, there's one in there. Oh, that's nice. Where was I? So yeah, 500 brake horsepower has always been my kind of goal for the car, really. And we're nearly there. We're not far off. And I think I'm definitely going to have to get that notch up. So I think stage 2 plus is definitely something which I would like to do. Whether I go stage 3, which would basically be an upgraded turbo, could see anywhere, probably in the 600s really. It would be pretty ridiculous. I'm unsure whether I should go that far with the car. Let me know what you think, if I should or not. I mean, I've got the limited slip diff, which is very important to do if you're going big power. I mean, even for stage 2 really, it's pretty important in my opinion. It completely changes the car, and with the tyres that I've got, the PS4 S's, it just makes it a better driving experience running more power than stock. Now that's the modification kind of routes I could go. I could do little things. I do want to upgrade the interior, all these kind of silver bits that you get here and there in the central column and up on the dashboard. I do want to change those. So my good friend Reese over at R44 Performance, we've been having some conversations, so hopefully we'll be doing that soon. It'll go nicely with the raw steering wheels, courtesy of Auto ID. And yeah, I think, well, definitely a project car is never complete, right? I mean, there's always something to do. Squeeze through here. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be some more modifications to the car. I'm definitely nowhere near finished with it there. I did consider wrapping the car at one point, but I don't think I will. I do quite like the Estoril Blue, especially with the gloss black bits. I do really like that. I think it'll probably stay this colour really. But yeah, like I said, modifications are definitely not coming to an end just yet. So my other option, or my other route which I could go, is to sell the car, which I will do eventually. I have a goal in mind of a car which I would like to replace this with, but certainly not yet. It's way out of my price bracket, and I'm loving this car too much. Like I said, I'm nowhere near done with it. I've still got loads of modifications which I want to do. I have a list which I'm slowly ticking off. Thank you, Mr. X5. I don't know where I am. Oh, this is a junction. Okay, I'm going to go this way. So yeah, I could sell the car. I will eventually. I'm not going to keep it forever, obviously. I don't normally keep my cars for very long. I mean, I owned the Golf for a year, and my previous car before that was an A1, which I actually kept for like 2 years, I think, or a year and a half. But this I could see me owning for maybe even another year, to be honest. Like I said, it ticks all the boxes for me. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got a huge amount of potential, and now that my insurance is less ridiculous than what it was when I had my Golf R. It means that I can get away with doing some more modifications because it doesn't put the policy up too much. Even in the wet, this thing is, well, it's decent actually. I mean, I got it in Sport Plus, so I haven't even got traction off, but even still, it's still pretty lively. So yeah, selling the car eventually, but certainly not yet. So any rumours of that can now be destroyed, I suppose you could say. But my other option is to do some subtle, almost unmodifications to this. Now, Chloe, my girlfriend, is joining me in today's video, and there's one modification which she is not a fan of, and that is these seats. Now, I personally love them. No, it doesn't really fit in with the car itself. I mean, it's not a track spec, it hasn't got a roll cage, it hasn't got harnesses. It's just something which is cool. Now, a mate of mine, Alex, who has a 140i as well, was selling these seats, and he sent them to me, and I couldn't resist. I do love them. They look really cool in the car, especially when you're sat outside or stood outside the car and you're looking in. You can just see the Corbeau. Well, that's a big bridge. You can just see the Corbeau emblems up on the headrest, which is cool. They're not the comfiest, especially in the passenger seat for Chloe. They're not heated. I mean, this car has heated seats, and you press the button now and nothing works, because obviously the heater metrics hasn't carried across. Now, do I, A, leave the seats in? Chloe's going to be
guys, I will be mad.
not nodding her head. Option B is to leave this driver's seat with the bucket seat and stop you from moaning by having the standard seat back in, or just go back to the standard seats completely.
Or just get rid of me.
Or just get rid of you, yeah, that's an option. I don't know really. I mean, next year I've got lots of road trips planned, so it may be that I switch the seats out for the road trip. I mean, it's a couple of hours really to do that, or at least that's how long it took me to put them in. Probably won't take me that long to put them back. I could do that, it's probably not a bad idea, but I just didn't like the standard seats, how they were just completely flat. So, I mean, when I was on the track day, for example, at Goodwood, I was kind of floating around a bit. So whether I do that is another question. Let me know down below what you think I should do. I think I think the majority will say get rid of them. I know that well, the seats and the stripes were the two things which not many people were a fan of. So that's an option. Meanwhile, cow spotting.
So cool.
We've come back to the cows. I don't know if you can see that on that GoPro, but there's a little hut over there, and there's little cows in there.
Well,
Sheltering from the rain. They're flipping huge, actually. And that one outside obviously hasn't been let in. Like, guys, come on. He's just like hunched by the wall. Oh, bless him. So yeah, I think that probably wraps things up in terms of the different options I've got. Oh, I just took that out of manual. That's not good. There we go. Yeah, all in all, I'm absolutely loving this car. It's just so much fun. And even in, well, weather conditions like this, it just, it trucks on really. And what I'm doing this weekend has definitely been put through its paces, and I'm really, really excited to show you and share with you this video which I've been filming this weekend. Like I said, it'll be up on the channel this Saturday if you're watching this as soon as this video goes up, so only a few more days. It's never been done to an M140i before. It's something which I've actually been working on for a fair few months, and my plans did have to change because, well, oh, this could get interesting. What are you doing? Yeah, my plans did change because, well, I was meant to be doing this whole thing a few months ago, but obviously it had to cancel. So yeah, definitely a video you're going to want to check out when it goes live. I'm yet to edit it or review any of the footage, but just from experience of filming it, I think it's interesting to say the least. And like I said, definitely hasn't been done before with an M140i, and rarely done really on YouTube. So look forward to that. Apart from that, I think that's going to wrap things up. A very simple video from me today. It's just a bit of a filler video. I feel like I needed to give just a general update with the car. There's nothing wrong with it, it's all okay. It's going in for its service soon. So that'll be interesting. Maybe I can do a video about the whole costs and experience of that. But apart from that, the thing's been bulletproof. We're on mileage wise now. 14,650, and I picked the car up with, I think it was 4,700, so we haven't done bad. We haven't done bad at all. Pretty much 10,000 miles in a year, which is not bad going, really. Lots of adventures. Of course, we did the Geneva run in February and March, which obviously didn't really equate to anything because the Geneva Motor Show was cancelled. Obviously in Germany as well on the way down, Autobahn, little bits and bobs like that. I wanted to do the Nürburgring this year. In fact, that was my plan, one of my planned trips for summer. But that will be next year, as well as my planned trips for the North Coast 500, which is to do with this secret video which I have been filming. So yeah, lots of plans didn't really make it into reality this year, but definitely next year is going to feature lots of that, of course, with this as well. See where it goes. We'll see if I end up doing stage 2+, leaving it stage 2, or making the big jump to stage 3. That will be rather interesting, I think. But that's going to wrap things up for me today on this glorious day down in Devon. I think I'm going to go get myself some fish and chips now because, I mean, comfort food, right? Although it is pretty cozy in here. So yeah, that's going to wrap things up for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Any questions or anything which I've spoken about, do just let me know in the comments down below. I will do my best to get back to you. But that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.